What's alright, Jeff here, and today we're going to be bringing to you guys another F1 2017 discussion. This time it would be for the Chinese Grand Prix, and as you can see, Lewis Hamilton won the race. It was gravy, and he is back in form after a year of Rosberg because, well, last year Rosberg ended up winning almost every race and captured a championship. And yeah, let's kick this off. We had 5 red lights, and it was a great start for Lewis Hamilton. It was a great start, but Sebastian Vettel not so much. But he didn't have a good start until he clawed back in towards that Mercedes, and it will be great. And then Lance Stroll somehow went into the gravel. Oh, yep, Lance Stroll right there. He, the lone Canadian, he had to represent Canada well. And it was not a great race for him. He is out of the race, and it was a virtual safety car. I think he got tangled up with a Force India. Yeah, it was a Force India that he got tangled up with. So not a very good sight to see. It's not a very good sight for a Canadian, and he is out. Sebastian Vettel seemed to me that he had I believe he was under investigation for actually being out of the grid position there. So that's not a pretty good sight for his championship hopes, to be honest. And that start was really decent, really good though, in intermediate conditions. But then there was plenty of spray out of the. It's still in intermediate conditions, but Hamilton decided to stay out of intermediates. But I believe that's a really good call because SC the influence strategy plays that it's still wet. The track is still wet, so he must be in need of, I guess you can say, in need of temperature for his intermediate tires. Plus, if he goes on dry tires right away, it would end up struggling, which is pretty good. But then, lap 5, there was a big crash at start finish straight. I believe it was Giovanazzi had somehow slipped on a whip patch, and I believe somehow on there he just ends up being hitting. I believe he hit the wall. Well, I'm not mistaken. I believe he hit the wall. So it really sucks for him, and I'm glad he's okay. It was a finish straight. Yeah, it was at the pit. It was at the pit entrance wall. Like all I can say is that his Formula One car just got totaled. He's out of the race. Sucks for that Sauber. And then Hamilton pits and puts on soft tires on because I don't know. It would be that. And then for Vettel, good thing for Vettel, there's no out position. But however, he lost out massively first. So even though he had to slow down, he lost a amount of time, which is not a very good sight for him. Not a very good sight. Him. And then see lap 9. I swear, Like, it seems like China is not a very good track for most of F1 drivers due to slippery conditions. Bottas ends up spinning. He ends up spinning. That's not good for him. That is not very good for him. I believe that, yep, he spun on soft tires. That is not pretty. It seems like he lost control. Max Verstappen, he's been doing really well. I've seen really good overtakes. That's really good overtakes right away. So Hamilton is still in first, which I can say he dominated that race. That showed how much the Mercedes power car can handle in these types of tracks and these types of conditions. Like, he did really well, and yeah, he set up really fast laps, and he ended up winning it. Well, I should say dominating the race because no one can touch him. No one could not touch him. And speak of which, lap 21, or should I say lap 21, Van Dorn. He is out of the race for some reason. I don't know why he's out of the race, but it's really bad for Van Dorn. Van Dorn is out of the race. But like I said before, the amount of overtakes in this race, that was really good. That was surprising to me. Like, very good overtaking scenarios. No one's bumping into each other. No, there were no penalties, and it was really high quality racing. I gotta give them that. Like, we see pretty good racing, and yeah, mention that part. Let's see, Sebastian Vettel, he was decently good. Well, it was a battle of Ferraris, and like, who could not resist a good teammate battle, good teammate race? It feels so emphasis on the drivers' championship, but so Stroll's out. Giovinazzi, Kvyat, Daniel Kvyat, sorry, I pronounced that wrong, and Van Dorn is out. So it sucks it really sucks for them. The Red Bulls had to pit, and then Daniel Ricciardo and Sebastian Vettel, they were trying to battle for podium. It was the contact, but it was pretty good, to be honest, at the moment, and it's pretty clear that I don't know why Daniel Kvyat is out, which I wasn't sure, but Daniel Kvyat, it's just for him, and it's like amazing battles, just amazing battles throughout and so forth in the race. And yeah, it's really, really intensifying. It's really intensifying for each. But Lewis Hamilton, after a sheer of dominant performances, starting from pole, I didn't think that he actually lost a place. I didn't think he lost a place. But Sebastian Vettel ends up winning the race. He wins at China, at Shanghai, at the Chinese Grand Prix for Mercedes. Vettel finishes second, and believe it or not, Max Verstappen. And what's tricky is what's really good is that even though there was a lot of overtakes and a lot of good racing side by side, good racing overall, Max Verstappen ended up beating his teammate Daniel Ricciardo. So a podium positions being Lewis Hamilton, Sebastian Vettel, and Max Verstappen, which brings Lewis Hamilton and Sebastian Vettel tied for first place in the drivers' standings. So even though it's early in the season, but we can see that the big fight for the drivers' championship is starting to take shape. But anyways, like there were spin, like people were spinning. And one thing to mention, Julian Palmer for ignoring yellow flags in qualifying. Yeah, not a great day for him. Van Dorn is out of race due to a mechanical. But Fernando Alonso is out due to the fact that he had a drive shaft problem. So basically, I don't know. I think to be honest, actually I don't know. But anyways, congratulations to Lewis Hamilton. He wins the Chinese Grand Prix. And like and comment down below what you think of the race. Let the discussion about the race build. And give this video a thumbs up. And subscribe to the channel for more. And yeah, I guess we'll see you. I guess we'll have this discussion again in Bahrain for the, I believe it's the Bahrain Grand Prix. Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, we'll see you guys next time. Peace out, guys.